Hello, hello, good morning. Well, it's morning here in on the East Coast of the United States. I'm Karen Yankovich, and this is another video in my Summer of Strategy series, Summer of LinkedIn Strategy series. And I've been doing these a few times a week, mornings, to just kind of help kickstart some strategy, right? Like, I don't know, I don't really buy into the summer slowdown or anything like that, but I do know that sometimes it can get busy in September, right? So this is the time to set your strategy. This is the time to get this organized. So I am live today on Facebook, my Facebook business page, my Facebook group, which if you are not in the group, you should be. LinkedInforWomenCommunity.com gets you in the group. We're live on LinkedIn and Twitter and YouTube and all the places for these videos. If you want to check out the previous videos in this series, just go to my YouTube channel. KarenYankovich.com/YouTube gets you there. And you can binge watch the series. There's a playlist, Summer of Strategy, so you can check that out. So hang on, let me just do this. Good morning. Good to see you here. So I am here today to talk about when you're creating your strategy on LinkedIn, right? I did a live LinkedIn profile reviews session on Saturday. It kind of got canceled from Friday and made it on Saturday. And we're going to do it again. I'll tell you about that at the end. But I did a live LinkedIn profile review session. And what came up a lot for people in this was like everybody's kind of all over the place, right? So you really need to decide. Like the first thing I do when I work with people, whether they're in my She's Linked Up program or I work with them privately, the first thing I do is get real clear on what the goal is, right? Maybe you're a coach, maybe you're a consultant, maybe you're in sales, maybe you've got a product or service, like it doesn't matter, right? But we need to be clear, really, really clear on what the goal is. And there are ways to intersect. Like if you're doing a bunch of different kinds of things, what you want to do is find where they intersect, right? And that's what you want to show up. But if you have a profile that's positioning you all over the place and you have all these products and services and I just want to sell something, you're not going to do anything because nobody knows what to come to you for, right? So when you're creating your strategy, I want you to think about very specifically, what is one $5,000, $10,000, $25,000 contract that you want to get on LinkedIn? Really specifically, who is it for? How do you use it? What do you do? And then what is the strategy that you would put in place to reach that? So for example, you shouldn't be going to LinkedIn to sell a pen. Right? LinkedIn is not the place to sell a pen. It is the place to get a distributor to buy 100,000 of your pens, right? So thinking about what that distributor would look like, what are the job titles, who are the people, really very carefully understanding the one contract you want to get and the person that ideally would be, that most likely would be signing that contract. And then everything you need to do on LinkedIn needs to focus on that. Because here's what happens. Let's say you're a coach and you have, packages, right? You have a 1 month package, a 3 month package, a 6 month package, you do VIP days, you blah, blah, all the things, right? If you focus your strategy on LinkedIn on your 6 month package and maybe even bundle it with a VIP day jumpstart, right? So now what might have normally been, I don't know, $5,000 or $10,000 can be $10,000 or $15,000. People will still, when you talk to people, this doesn't mean they can't buy the other products and services, right? But what we get so caught up sometimes in worrying about what we charge. And I hear so much crap about high ticket. High ticket doesn't mean just charge more money, right? High ticket means, like, let's just go to the coaching example, right? If you have somebody that wants to coach with you, let's say that you are a money mindset coach, right? And somebody comes to you and they want a 6 month package. You know that it's going to be at least 3 or 4 months before anything starts to happen, right? But if you bundled that with a jumpstart, right, and did a VIP day up front, now you can do all the busy work on that first day. You can just lay the foundation and get the plans and learn the history and do the magic that you do. And then when they start your 6 months, they've already started where you might have normally been on month 3. Right? People will pay more money for that. Nobody wants to wait 4 months for the money magic to happen, right? If you can do it sooner, they're going to be wanting to do that, right? So if you focus on that, and that's what, by the way, this is what I love to do. The first thing, like I said, the first call I have with my anybody that I work with really is around this, right? Let's create, if you don't have one, let's create what a big, fat, juicy opportunity looks like for you, and something that is still worth, that you know in your heart of hearts is worth 3 times the value, right? Because it isn't about the hours that you're putting in. It's about the transformation that the person on the other side of that contract is getting as a result of the work they're doing with you, right? Even if it's something like, they bought a new phone system, or they've got whatever, like a new bookkeeper, I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter, because there's some kind of transformation on the other side of it, or they wouldn't be coming to you, right? If people don't, if they don't think they need it, they're not going to buy it, right? So thinking about what those bigger opportunities are, and then crafting all of your strategy around that. Because here's the thing, once you learn, like if I said to you, create a LinkedIn strategy that can get you that, let's just call that, with the jumpstart, the 6-month contract with the VIP day upfront, let's call that $10,000. Probably should be more than that, but let's call that $10,000. If I said to you, you can build a simple LinkedIn strategy to get one of those a month, do you really care about all the other stuff you sell? Right? Like, I'm not saying you will still be doing all those things. You still can sell all those things. You still can enroll people in your other products and services. But focusing on the highest ticket things first gives you the opportunity to have that cash flow that allows you to then build out the revenue stream to pay people to help you do all those other things you want to do. Okay. So I hope that helps. Like I said earlier, I've been doing weekly LinkedIn profile reviews. And we have another one happening this Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. I will drop a link in below. If you want your profile reviewed on that Wednesday at 3:30 call, drop a comment below and let me know, or drop it, or follow that event, whatever works for you. And then, so I'll be back here again with that. I will probably be back here tomorrow with another one of these tips. I hope that they're helpful to you. And yeah, if you want to know what it looks like to get some support with this, then we need to chat. Grab a spot on my calendar at KarenYankovich.com/call. I feel like this week is kind of tight. So if you get, and it's me doing these calls this week. So if you get on my calendar for this week, you and I will get to talk. And there's only a few spots left for this week, I think. So grab a spot and let's chat. Those calls are truly just transformational for you. If you've had a call with me, like I'm not there to, of course, if I can help you, I'm going to tell you what that looks like. And then if I feel like there's a connection, and I only make people offers that I know I truly can support. And if I feel like I truly can support you, then I almost feel an obligation to find a way to make it happen. Right. So that being said, though, it's not it's really about learning if the strategy will work for you, and then putting some tips in place to make that work. All right. So I will see you back here again real soon. I hope to see your name on my calendar, and have a great week. Happy Monday.